This was March 7th, indicated that we were in the middle of a false spring, I suppose. It's supposed to be the best day of the year so far, and stark cold, frost. And here, look, daffodils. Oh dear, they've had it. No. Nature's antifreeze in full function. Once the sun is up and warm, they revive. I don't like winter, but there are moments like this that remind me that even the starkest thing can be beautiful, can be an inspiration. The darkest places. Tunguska, 1908. It's all the same thing. The place we need. A sight of devastation to inspire us. I heard there was a swan, and there it was. That small waterfall seems to be well established. There again, I was just thinking for a moment it could have been here before the trees, but trees have been here such a long time that anything can become established. If you look into the forest here, you can see some light. There's hope, and nothing creepy can come up upon you. When we look in here, no light. Okay, you've got the sound of the accursed, according to my brother, collared dove that used to sing outside his bedroom when he was a kid, and used to disturb him. He got up about 7:30, the bird got up at 4:30. There we go, 1-0. I suppose you could, begin to imagine all manner of things living in this woodland. Keeping an eye behind me. Yeah, imagine all manner of things living in the woodland. Let's see what we got. Just darkness. And it's middle of the afternoon. And it's dark. There we go. I believe in them, whatever they are. Yeah, so either I get this habit, new one, of either I dive into deep silence and meditate. It's a meditative state, and I'm able to work. Hours pass and I've got a quantity of work done, either developing a single idea or even doing a lot of work. I've also beginning to escape from that really, which is I have Pink Floyd Dark Side of the Moon on, which is great. And again, an escape. And the strangest one of all, I listen to the melancholic desolation of LV426. Don't know if any of you know about LV426. LV426 was where the crew of the Nostromo settled down to answer an SOS call, and it's where the alien lived. So I can listen to the desolation of that. It is no reference at all to who I am or anything, and I can escape into that silence. Oh dear Lord, I think there's a party behind me. And I got children. I love kids. Couldn't eat the whole one. So I'm trying to find safe distance in between whoever's ahead and whoever's behind at the moment, and I'm not doing a good job because they keep sneaking up on me. This is just nature. This is winter. Tunguska was a meteor explosion above the Earth, 6 kilometers above the Earth. The devastation was immense. I suppose if you've got children, then just keep them occupied, take them out, tire them like you would with a dog, and hope they fall asleep late, early in fact. I don't know. I have very little sympathy. I'm a terrible person. Now we might be entering into the Badlands. And it's interesting I say that because there was an area of Anglesey that was known as the Badlands. So if you'd done something, if you'd been misbehaving, broken the law, bit of thuggery, theft, whatever, and the police or whatever passed as police, the constable in those days, then what you would do is you would head north, just north of the centre of the island above Llanachamaeth, and disappear. Probably a bit like Sherwood Forest, you know. Two people escaped from Beaumaris jail. They made their way there. And once again we have organised devastation, and hey ho, we're coming on the ferns. Here we go. I used to run a lot, but I've never been this way. The mountains, the odd beach. I think I was waved at by Prince William when he was at Harrier Valley once, but my eyes were so, I don't know, I was knackered. And I was running in very soft sand, and no disrespect to the Prince, but he seemed to be running in firm sand with 2 security guards there to help him in case he got stuck. Okay. Stepping off the track, and we'll see where this takes us. Looks like I've got good company. One thing we haven't got here compared to Tunguska, or even Alaska for that, in that sense, is we have no mosquitoes. We have wheels in summer, possibly late evening, but no mosquitoes. My God. I remember doing a garden for a friend outside of Toulouse. I was eaten alive. I was eaten alive by the little buggers. You can't reason with them. Typical French, really. These are birches, silver birch, I think. Fast growing, so usually the ones that they put in just to get some cover while the other trees, the other conifers get going and growing. There we go. There's a shadow walking through mud. Maybe I'm the ghost that walks. I haven't seen him in a while. Boo, as they say in French, boo, mud. And this is a railway. Okay. Right, let's go and look for cryptids. Sasquatch, Bigfoot, Yeti, Wendigo, I don't know, didn't see him go. Merde. Not necessarily. Cycling's a wonderful sport. Until it eats up the track. Oh God. Shut up. Oh God. There we go, the joy of children. Take the railway. The joy of children. Oops. The joy of children. I am now sending out vibes as in go along the railway line. Go along the railway line. Oh please. The problem is they're going to overtake. I'm going to be stumbling a bit here, so bear with me. Anyway, LV426, the planet which was responsible for the demise of John Hurt in that film Alien. They kept going back to it, you know. Must have been a lesson they could have learnt there somewhere. It's a sound of desolation, it's a sound of wailing winds of a planet being terraformed. I think there's a bit of terraformation going on here. And I'm beginning to think maybe I haven't been this way before. This is what happens in the cryptid stories. People say, I should have known at that moment that things may not have been as they seemed to me. Not as secure. I thought I had all the skills, and I even brought a penknife so I could whittle something. Bastard. There we go. So here we go. There's mud that way. There's mud that way. Oh, go. I do think they're following me. Look at this. Look at this. Look at that. Yeah. Evenness. Desolate. Oh bugger. Here they come. Even in a place as lonely, dark and desolate as this. Our own Tunguska, our own off-grid. Oh God, more humans. Maybe the kids are the cryptids. In my book they are. I worry about not being human enough at times. There again. Hey ho. And if I can get into a spot soon, I think I can take pictures of swans. How many couples? I don't know. Let's see. Jesus.
This is where I learn. This is where I learn the difference between a swan and a seagull.
Ah, I know where I am. Ish.
Right, what's the difference between a seagull and a swan?
Oh bugger. They're just seagulls. They're just seagulls. Then you got coots.
the shadows earlier. We need the dark in order to appreciate the light. It's clear. And over there somewhere there is a hide. It's a well-hid hide.
I reckon for every 100 odd people.
Not me at my best. But as I say, desolation isn't an all bad thing. It's a starting point or a reference point to go back to.
Pretty down and out place, I'd have thought. There we go. Everybody needs a home, or a hovel in this case.
Even this desolation, I love it. Just feel at peace. And these days are rare in winter. It's been a very bad winter. And look at this. Doesn't matter what we try and create, nature always trumps us all. This used to go from Amlwch, northeast of the island, all the way down to Llangefni, central town. There have been attempts to revive it, but I mean you can see by the condition of the track. It ain't gonna happen. Keeps coming up when there's a county council election. We can deliver. Nobody's delivered yet, and it's leave it as it is. Reminder of our industrial past. Let it go. Just came around the lake, the reservoir from the other side. Same view.
Yeah, it's been a beautiful day. Certainly unexpected. Well, they promised good weather, but it arrived. And they made the deadly mistake of saying it's going to be a good day tomorrow. Well, just pushing it, I suppose. We'll see.
Tomorrow was a good day. It's a bit colder. We had the blue sky. When my mum was depressed in her illness, we used to go out. Four-wheel psychology, I used to call it. And it worked. Even this works. You can find beauty in Tunguska. Maybe LV426. This is treasure. I don't think I need to remind you of the recipe. I'm leaving the skins on quite simply because there's supposed to be vitamin C in there. The rest is starch and I don't know. I'm sure Delia would have some advice. This is a hug on a plate. This is childhood. All four kids, two parents, mum and dad, round the table. And he never fried the egg in a frying pan. You just took the basket up the chip pan and you dropped your egg in there. And it's the best fried egg ever. I'm sure there are health technicians or somebody out there who will advise you. I'm doing this because Delia Smith does this. I think it getting rid of starch or something. Anyway, to be honest with you, I don't always do this. That's salt, rock salt. That's black pepper. And that is smoked paprika in a beautiful little tin. And the peas are petit pois. That's been in the oven at about 220, 230 for about, I don't know, 20 minutes. So it should be sizzling. It was. Yeah, petit pois. No beans. You don't put beans with double egg and chips. It's sacrilege. It's silly. You're gonna get liquid mess. Petit pois. Double egg and chips, obviously. So 2 eggs. 1 egg is not enough. 2 eggs is enough. I'm sure there are health and safety advice I can give you here, but you know, just cook it yourself. And if you can't be trusted with a frying pan and a couple of eggs, then I don't know, go look for help. In every egg there's little black bits. Don't ask. Don't ask. This was once a non-stick pan. Oh yeah, some wine on standby, obviously. The wine is an addition to memory. Creation of a new memory. Double egg, chips, and a glass of wine. I know. The egg didn't all make it, but I'm not going to throw it out. There we go. Hug on a plate. Bit of tomato sauce, maybe. That is a thing of beauty. If you can't see beauty in that, and that is the perfect chip. Look at it. No need to season it, already seasoned. And that is tomato sauce, no fight. I wish you well. Thank you for popping by, and if you care to subscribe, to like and to share, appreciate it enormously. Get me off the ground. Goodbye from Tunguska LV426. Embrace the wonderful memory of a hug and a plate.